Mr. Beast done a video where he paid someone $250,000 to lose 100 pounds in a year. Now, from a personal trainer's perspective, I wish I could do that to a lot of people in the UK. This would be absolutely brilliant if we could pay people to lose weight. But in a realistic world, we don't have $250,000 laying down on the floor where we can pay people to lose 100 pounds or more. And to be honest, most people don't even need to lose 100 pounds or more. Like, I weigh like 230 pounds. If I'll lose 100, I'll be, well, half of a man that I am, literally. But there's not a huge amount of people who do need to lose that much weight. However, this is a very good example that if the incentive is high enough, people can lose weight. Now, from a health perspective, 100 pounds in a year, normally when we come to weight loss and when I'm trying to help clients to lose weight, we are trying to aim for half a kilogram or 1 pound of weight loss per week, just so you get an understanding what that 100 pounds actually looks like. So this is 1 pound of body fat, and losing 100 of those is absolutely amazing when you have to visualize that in your hand. So like I said, most people don't need to lose 100 pounds, but losing 10, 20 or 30 would be absolutely amazing. But the issue is that no one's paying you 250 grand to do that. What do I want to say by that? Well, you need to get into the mindset where you value your health to the point where you think that losing that weight will bring you more than 250,000 pounds or whatever incentive that you individually have for that. And I think people like Mr. Beast creating these videos and actually being able to afford to pay people to lose that weight, and I mean, setting up as a challenge, if you fail, you don't get paid. Mr. Beast is really great at creating like drama and incentives for people to quit and motivate them to continue. I mean, it's absolutely amazing what he did with this video, but generally, you have to get into the mindset where you feel like your weight loss is worth those 250,000 pounds. And there is few ways to do that, obviously. You can literally set up yourself a reward. If I lose 10 pounds, I go on my dream holiday in Nepal, or, well, Nepal is not a good example. There is a bit of a civil war situation, I think, or government overturn kind of situation, but it doesn't matter. So you go to some fancy holiday or you buy yourself something nice when you lose that weight. So you can personally try to incentivize yourself in many different ways.
You are ready. Step on the scale.
And when it comes to that video particularly, you can see that Majid is struggling. I probably mispronounced his name, but you can see that that weight loss doesn't come easy, and it does require a lot of effort, especially after the initial fat loss period, where when you start, you lose weight quickly, and then as you continuing, it kind of gets a little bit progressively harder. But in the same time, you end up developing the habits that are healthier. So in this video, I mean, you can see very realistically what that progress looks like. It's never straightforward. The weight is never going down in a straight line. And your mindset also doesn't always seem to be happy that, yes, I will do this. You start getting frustrated. You start getting tired. Things don't go as well as planned. And it can be extremely hard. And if your family doesn't support you while you're eating broccoli and they're having a cheesecake, that also doesn't help, and that journey can feel a little bit lonely.
286 pounds. Since the beginning of this challenge, you've lost 38% of your total weight.
And watching this video, I can see that Mr. Beats did very well by keeping it entertaining, getting him involved in different sports and different activities. And that's exactly what I'm also trying to preach to the clients and, well, people who are watching. It doesn't have to be one particular activity that you participate in. It doesn't have to be gym. It doesn't have to be only running. It doesn't have to be CrossFit. Make sure that you're looking for different ways to keep yourself interested. For me personally, I like badminton. I like mountain biking. I like boxing, Muay Thai. I mean, I like weightlifting. I like lifting weights in general, and I like sitting on the assault bike that's next to me. So the more variety you have in your routine, the more likely you are going to stick with that. And in this video, Mr. Beast just clearly shows that by keeping Majid very interested in doing different activities.
You have no idea how close you are.
Just to sum this up, what happened, so 100 pounds has been lost in 178 days. He ended up getting 417 thousand dollars, which is just mind-blowing. I mean, if I would get that much money from any source, that would fundamentally change my life. But obviously, that's not realistic for everyone. And one of the most important factors is, like, I cannot preach this enough, to be honest, but the doctor that assessed Majid, who lost 100 pounds of body weight, has also said that he will increase his lifespan by 5 years by simply doing that. So it means all his health has improved by losing that weight. So now imagine what I said in the beginning. You have to think about financial incentives. So let's say you are physically active for 5 more years and your life is longer by 5 years. You could earn a lot of money in that period of time. Well, assuming that you don't want to retire, but if you retire and you have 5 extra years, amazing. You can literally enjoy your life for 5 years younger, not to even talk about quality of the life. So what I want you to take away from this is that you have to mentally incentivize yourself and psychologically put yourself in a place where you treat your body like it's worth $250,000, 1 million, it doesn't matter, whatever keeps you going. And that's the way you get to achieve those extraordinary results. Because let's be real, Mr. Beast is not gonna pay for our all body transformation. So you have to incentivize yourself to do that. And if you're someone who needs help losing weight, but you don't know where to start, check the link down in the description. And if you have enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks that you will enjoy this one, so I'll see you there.